So, Australia played their first game in the T20 World Cup yesterday evening. So, it was a great win by the team, and I'm going to go through some of my dot points. At the start, it looked okay. I think we were 2 for 62 at one point, and then we lost wickets at crucial stages, but we still managed to get over 182 in the end was our total. So my dot points is we lost wickets when we didn't need to, a few silly shots, but I mean good bowling by the Irish lads. Now, apart from running out Travis Head, Josh Inglis did. It was great running between wickets. We had 22 twos they run, and which was double than the average in a T20 game, which is unbelievable. I think they got about 15 to 20 boundaries in the innings, about 15 fours, I believe, and 5 sixes, if I'm not mistaken. Could be 6. So it was a really slow pitch as well, especially in those middle overs. All you could do is really hit a singles or get a couple of runs. Okay, so let's talk about the Head Inglis mix-up. That was deplorable. There was no run there whatsoever. So that was really, really frustrating. I thought Head could have gone on to make a big score. Inglis made 37. So, I mean, he better because he ran out Travis Head. But, he gave away his wicket pretty easy as well, unfortunately. The Irish lads, they had, I think, about 2 drop catches. And in their previous game against, who was it against? I think it might have been, not Oman. I can't remember exactly who they played in their first game. But, yeah, they dropped apparently like 6 to 8 chances, potentially. So that was, massive there. And they don't have a fielding coach. Like, I don't understand that whatsoever. But, so Inglis played decently well, 37 off 17. And then he was actually caught on the boundary early on in his innings. But fortunately for us, that the Irish lad caught the ball and his foot was on the boundary rope. So that was good for us. He made it an extra 10 or so runs before he got himself out. And then Matty Renshaw, Cam Green came together. They played well until Cam Green hit a lazy shot to Dockerell. It was a great catch, but didn't need to play that shot at all like that. In came Glenn Maxwell. He made 9 off 9. A great catch by the wicketkeeper in Lorcan Tucker. There we go. Maxwell didn't look settled at all. He played a horrendous shot. I'm trying to think of the shot again. He was there, just tried to whack it and tried to cut it sort of thing, but too straight for that. Also, we can't forget about a great catch by Sterling, and he also unfortunately hurt his hammy, so I'm not sure if he'll be taking any part of the next few games. So hopefully he goes okay. The commentators they'll carry on like it was the greatest catch of all time. Like, it was a really good catch, but yeah, I've seen plenty of better ones. But Inglis didn't need to play a shot like that. A cover drive or even like a square drive would have been better to play that. Easier said than done. And then in came Marcus Stoinis and his crucial partnership with Matty Renshaw. I think they put on over 60 odd in that partnership, which was really, really good. And that was the crucial, that's why we won the match, honestly. Without them two, toiling away, getting quite a few singles and doubles, they're the reason why we won this game. And then once they both went out chiefly, I thought, we could be in trouble here. But then we had Cooper Connolly and Xavier Bartlett put on a few runs late. So it was great by them. Now there was a no ball that should have been called on Cooper Connolly. He hit a 6. And it looked like it was nearly not past here, but it was near his thigh pad area. But it was like, shouldn't that be a no ball? But it wasn't called. I think it was just below, so that's why. But it was a full toss, and it was dispatched. So that was the most important thing. So the total ended up being 6 for 182 Now, I thought 210 to 220, especially with our batting lineup, I thought could do the trick, but we were missing Mitch Starc, who unfortunately has an injury, and Steve Smith is coming, not a bad replacement if Mitch Marsh misses the whole tournament. Hopefully he doesn't, but it looked nasty. That injury. Onto the Aussie bowling attack. Paul Sterling did his hammy on the first ball, hit the ball, and it was a really good Yorker first up by Xavier Bartlett. And then you could see him running off, and then, yeah, he just did his hammy. And I mean, I'm sort of surprised he took himself off because I thought he'd, just have a swing, but he didn't want to damage it more. So hopefully it's just precautionary. But yeah, next ball, Ross Adar hit the ball outside edge. It just didn't carry to Inglis, and then he went on to score another, I think, 11 or 12 off that Bartlett over, which was very, very costly. But I'm glad that Harry Head. I'm glad that Travis Head took him off for that over after that one. And then in comes Matty Kuhneman. He bowled really well in his first over. He bowled decently well for the entire game. He was just unlucky at some of the stages and some really good shots. And then in come, a very good handy T20 bowler. Hopefully gets more ODI cricket into him as well. But we're talking about T20 here. He's an experienced T20 player, and Nathan Ellis. He did a slow ball, first ball of his spell, and honestly, I think that would have bamboozled really anybody. He was not expecting that. I can't remember who it was. No, it wasn't Harry Tector. I can't remember who exactly it was, but it was a great slow ball, perfect execution, and bang on middle stump. I'm not sure what the batter was trying to do. He was trying to maybe leave it or get out of the way of it. It just, looked ugly dismissal. But it was a great dismissal for the Aussies. And then, Renshaw dropped an absolute soda, but we'll pass. But we'll give him a pass. He scored 37, so, I think he took a catch or two. No, he took one catch later on, I believe. I can't remember top of my head. So, Nathan Ellis in his first over got 2 for 5, which really opened up our game for Australia. And, we were all over them since then. They just couldn't really get a contribution until you had Dockerell and Tucker. They scored a healthy 24 and 41 between them, which was very handy. Actually, no, 24 and 41. So Australia's best T20 bowler, I reckon all time. Adam Zampa, he was just great from the ball one, and I thought he got a wicket first ball, but it was LBW shout, and it was not out. If my brain is working, Adam Zampa took 4 wickets, which were very, very crucial. And you also had Nathan Ellis with 4 for 12, and he was the man of the match. So awesome work. He was definitely the deserving winner of the man of the match. He got us in that winning position. So we have a few injured players. Now, I think Beardman is out for the whole tournament. Mitch Marsh is injured. Now, I thought we had Glenn Maxwell injured at one stage. But he looked to be okay. So thankfully for that, hopefully he's okay. I haven't really heard any updates to see if he's actually injured, but he might just had a little nickel. So Josh Hazlewood, Pat Cummins is injured. And then obviously Mitch Starc retired from T20, so we're not going to count him. And obviously Mitch Marsh pulled out on Tuesday night. So, it was a nasty injury. Hopefully he's okay, but Steve Smith is coming into the team. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know why he was even left out of the team. He was massively in form in the T20 BBL, and when you're in form and one of the best batters in the world, you can have him in the team. Like, I don't understand that one bit. But anyways, so the next game Australia play is against Sri Lanka on Tuesday. So that should be an interesting matchup. Now, Sri Lanka have 2 of their prime bowlers out. So that is massive, massive loss for them. out of the tournament. So that does suck because we want to see the best bowlers, the best batters, and the best fielders obviously play. And Ireland play Oman on a Saturday, so that'll be an interesting game to watch and see who potentially will win. And it's going to be an even contest between those two teams, both amateur to international cricket. And but Paul Sterling, though, what a warrior player he is. I think he's ranked 59th in the world for T20 cricket. He's scored over 3,000 runs. He's scored over 6,000 ODI runs. He's played 10 Test matches, and he's been their best player for sure. But yeah, that's it for the review on last night's game. Plenty more of Australia World Cup. If this video goes well, I will potentially do some more T20 World Cup reviews and stuff of all the different games. I didn't watch the game between Afghanistan and South Africa, although there's a full toss and it was dispatched for 6. I don't know why you just go a full length ball. I don't understand that, but unfortunately I slept in through it, so I didn't get to watch it. But I'll watch some highlights and stuff. Thanks so much for watching the video. This is a different video compared to my Cricket 26 videos, and yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament, the rest of the World Cup. Comment down below who's going to win the World Cup in your opinion, and hopefully one day I'll have my glasses on me because I can barely see sometimes. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Peace.